Hey everybody, this is Thor the Engine again here. Today we're going to be talking about how to properly care for your cymbals. And this video is for all the drummers out there, my fellow drummers. Today we're going to talk about fixing cracks in your cymbals. So I want you to please stop beating up on that cracked crash cymbal real quick. Take it off your kit and watch this video. Ready? Here we go. So we're going to talk about fixing cracks in your cymbals. So here's two of my crash cymbals that I've had for 2.5 years now, and they've been the best crash cymbals. They've been the most faithful ones, and they both had minor cracks in them, which I fixed and repaired. Now, first things first, how did I make my cymbals last that long? Let's take a look. Here's my newly acquired Sabian XSR 18-inch fast crash. See how I have it low and angled? Well, this is my preferred way to do it. Okay, so if I'm going to have them flatter, I'm going to have them lower. That's just me. I like mine low. Okay, second thing I do is, instead of hitting your cymbals like this, hit them like this. Sweep off of them. You don't want to chop them. You want to punch them. Punch them. Don't chop them. We're not chopping wood. Do it as if you're throwing a right hook. Punch. Almost like a sweeping motion or a slapping or hooking motion. Okay. And another thing is I use Vic Firth 7As. Thinner and lighter sticks can help with the longevity of your cymbals. Now, we will get to how to, if you crack them, or when you crack them, how to get the cracks out of them. Okay, here's my 16 and 19-inch Sabian XSR fast crashes. Okay, you can see I cracked this one. I have never had one crack like this from the inside out, but somehow I managed to crack this thing from the inside out. But you see, I took my Dremel and I took a cutting wheel for a Dremel and I cut that crack right there. Then I took a bit, a grinding bit, and got in there and rounded it out. So now that will no longer crack in that spot. And the same can be said with this. This is your common brim crack that is a dime a dozen. When you fix your cymbals, when you cut the cracks out of them, you want to make sure the cut looks like this. Otherwise, if you cut a square, what's going to happen when you hit the cymbal is it's going to go like this. And it's like twisting that metal where it's going to crack again. You want to round it out. You want to do the the gull wing cut. Is what this is. This is called a gull wing cut. And it's rounded for a reason, so that this part can't be twisted and bent back into being cracked. So both of these cymbals, I did these repairs, and I'm going to show you how to do the same thing I know how to do. So without further ado, here we go. First things first, we need a cracked cymbal. Here we go. We got ourselves a good and cracked cymbal, and we're going to be cutting this crack out of it today. Okay, what you will need is a marker to draw out your cut, some tin snips to make your cut, or in some cases for bigger cymbals that are thicker and you want to do a more accurate job, and you have a steady hand, an edge grinder, or a cutting wheel for a Dremel. But you'll need a Dremel to smooth out your cut and a drill to drill a hole at the base of the crack. So what we're going to do here first is drill a hole at the base of the crack. Here we go. Give me a second. That's better. Much better. Much better. And there we go. Right at the base of the crack there. Now here's what you do next. Right here, you want to draw out your lines and how you're going to make your cut. Then you take your tin snips or whatever you choose to cut with. Just make sure you don't fuck up your cymbal. Use the right thing, okay? Can't stress that enough. And you just want to cut that piece right on out of there. And mind you, this cymbal is trash. I'm just using this as an example. So that's what you're going to want your cut to look like. Next, you take your Dremel. There you go. Just like that, got yourself a fixed cracked cymbal. Remember, proper striking technique is key. Hope you learned something new today, and I hope you have a good day.